Welcome to The Drunk Take, the sports podcast where the takes are hot and the drinks ice cold. Grab a beer, bourbon, maybe a shot, and pull up a seat and join the homies live from the Drunk Take studio. While they recap the week or look forward to the exciting action on the way, it's time to get lit. What is up, gentlemen?
Not much. How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Sorry.
You're good, man. What was on the drink menu this weekend? You guys get any drinking done?
No, none at all, dude. I think I took more ibuprofen than anything. That was my drinking for the weekend.
Ibuprofen.
Yep, ibuprofen.
I tried mead for the first time.
Mead? What'd you go to the Renaissance Fair?
Yeah. I was part of the crew that went to the Ren Fair. They had apple
cinnamon, you had a crew.
And they had regular.
You had a crew? That's awesome.
Yeah, there was like almost 10 of us that went.
Hell yeah.
Did you dress up?
No, but I bought the start of an outfit for next year.
Oh, so you're going to go all in next year, huh?
Yep. They had a red and black like vest thing back in that day. It's the doublet. I was going to get that for Ohio State, but it didn't fit, so.
Hell yeah. I didn't do much drinking myself. What'd
you do?
Or actually, I did. I had a pitcher this weekend. I forgot.
Okay, that's drinking.
Yeah.
That's drinking. Yeah, yep. Pitcher margarita, you know.
That is definitely drinking. Yeah,
that's the good shit.
Yep. Then came home and watched the Knicks Celtics.
Knicks Celtics, when did they play?
They played or not Knicks, 76ers Celtics. Damn, man. I'd still be a little drunk. But
game
right.
7?
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of the 76ers, let's get into the.
I'm ready for this.
All right, we got our drunk take. I got a drunk take this week.
Okay.
We got the sound clip. 76ers will beat the Knicks in 5 games.
I don't think that's a drunk take. I don't think that's a drunk take.
Not awful, no. It's really not.
I think it's a pretty big drunk take if you look at how big the Knicks are favored.
Well, okay, so it depends what Knicks you get here. If you get the first half of the Atlanta series, yeah, I could see the 76ers winning 5. You get the last half of the series when they're blowing the Atlanta out by 20, 30, 40 points. That's a different story. They were playing really well when they're hitting their shots, but it's when they're hitting their shots. And if they're, like I said, if they're playing like the first 3 games of the Atlanta series, Sixers got a shot.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun series to watch. Basketball is so fun this weekend.
Sixers need Embiid to stay healthy, though.
I mean, yes and no. Like, they're still good without him. I mean, they're better with him, but they're still good without him.
Yeah.
What about you? You guys have any drunk takes before we get to the next segment?
It's not a drunk take. Spurs are going to sweep the Wolves.
Really?
Oh,
yeah. That's
that is not a drunk take. That is absolutely not a drunk take.
Ant's playing game 1, man.
Hurt.
Fair.
I don't think the Spurs are going to sweep the Wolves.
I think they do. Yeah, I don't think the Minnesota stands a chance.
That is to me that's a drunk take.
Okay.
I don't. What about you, Owen? You got anything before we move on?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go a gentleman's sweep by the Pistons of the Cavs. That's my drunk take.
That's definitely not a drunk take.
So Piston, yeah, that's just a prediction.
Yeah, that's a prediction right there.
Well, I mean
the Pistons are favored, right?
Magic put the Pistons in game 7, you know.
I think the Magic beat the Cavs in 6 games if they were to play a series.
Maybe. It depends on how cold the offense goes.
Or
I can't believe I'm taking the state of Michigan in an Ohio versus Michigan matchup.
Shame on you, man.
What sport is this? Oh, states. Gotcha.
Detroit, Michigan, Cleveland, Ohio.
We're gonna have to pour one out for Owen.
Yeah, honestly, that's my pour one out this
week. We're gonna get into the pour one out, raise a glass.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Did we lose each other?
No, we're still
No.
here. Did you get the soundbite?
No.
Uh-uh.
You didn't get the clip.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Well, what the hell? What did I change here? It was working a while ago.
It was before we went live. Yes.
All right. Anyway, so what do you got? What do you got this week, Owen?
I mean, my pour one out is going to be. I didn't have one until I realized I was picking the Pistons. So I'll make that my pour one out. I'm betraying my state.
Pouring one out for the Pistons.
No, for me having to pick Michigan. That's
Oh,
what it is.
You're pouring one out for yourself.
Yeah, because I'm betrayed. Whoa. Thank you.
What are you doing there?
I don't know. My camera was acting all wonky. But yeah, that's gonna be my pour one out. Having to turn my back on Cleveland, Ohio.
I got to
Okay.
pour one out. All right. Let me
got
lay it out for you. Charles Leclerc, Ferrari, running third place, 15-second lead with the last lap at the Miami Grand Prix, right? Coming around turn one, dude hits the curb wrong, does a 360, taps the wall, completely fucks up his suspension. He's limping at home. He's got George Russell and Max Verstappen behind him, closing in 2-3 seconds every single corner. Comes around for the last corner. Charles looks like he's going to take it. Hits the curb again, loses the rear end. Max Verstappen and George Russell goes through. And then on top of that, Charles Leclerc got a penalty for something. I'm not sure. That dropped him down a couple more spots. So he went from a P3 to like a P9 or 10, which is just kind of Ferrari doing Ferrari shit. But yeah, pour one out for old Charles.
What an idiot!
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
what a
I hear
loser.
that.
Good.
Right?
There we go.
Good.
That was appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something to pour one out for.
Yep.
That's awful.
And then
But,
also,
yeah.
I'll raise a glass to the Sixers. Congrats on beating the Celtics. I didn't think you guys would do it.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
That's one thing I had on my pour one out to, or my raise a glass for too.
Yeah.
I had that on my raise a glass as well.
Yeah.
What you
They
got?
finally
What
got
you
it done
pouring
in
out
Game
for?
7.
Oh.
Finally got it done in Game 7. But you know, I don't know why that one's not working. It's just that
Is
specific
there one in particular? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Okay, so Jamal Mosley. We're pouring one out for Jamal Mosley.
Yeah.
He was fired after 5 seasons with the Magic. Just
Mhm.
couldn't get it done in the playoffs. Offensive woes on that team. The offense was not good, despite Paulo being absolute stud in the playoffs 2
Yeah.
years in a row.
Yeah, I mean, that team has been riddled with injuries, but I mean, it kind of reminds me of like a Scott Brooks, Billy Donovan kind of thing for the Oklahoma City Thunder a few years back. I mean, he's 5 years, got him Desmond Bain. This is the first year they've had Desmond. Yes, it is. So small sample size with him on your team, but kind of feel for him because Franz has played like 11 games all season. Paolo's been hurt as well. That team's had a lot of injuries, but yeah, I mean,
Lon's glad to see him go. Yeah, it was you made the transition. You talked about Scott Brooks to Billy Donovan. Funny enough, one of the rumors is that Billy
Don't tell me.
Donovan
No,
is
Oh,
interested in the
no.
Magic. Might be interested in the Magic strap.
For
Okay,
Bond,
whether
for,
he's interested or not, is Orlando interested in him?
for
Yes.
Bond's sake, I
Oh,
hope
no.
not. I really don't, because I mean
No.
that man is not a good coach. Go
I
back to
think Billy
college.
Donovan's fine.
He's
We'll
good
take you at Ohio
college.
State. Come fix Ohio State basketball.
Fix Ohio. Is there any fixing Ohio State basketball?
I don't think so. I really don't.
They got a good women's program, right?
Oh yeah, our women's team has been better than our men's team for several years.
Hell yeah, they scrimmaging and putting 20 on them.
I don't know. I haven't seen the scores.
All right. So you raising a glass
Oh,
to
yeah.
anybody this week, Owen?
Yeah, I'm gonna raise a glass over to the.
Where'd he go? Holy shit! Where'd Owen go?
Cunningham.
Oh,
This is wild. Oh,
What are we
whoa!
doing?
Hello.
What is my camera doing right now, dog?
My goodness.
You guys are getting the full thing today. But yeah, Cade Cunningham put that team on his back in Game 5, facing elimination. 45 points, went band for band with Paolo, and then he scored 32 in Game 6, 30 points in Game 7. Him and Tobias Harris willed that team to the comeback win over the Magic.
Yeah, Tobias Harris was awesome in the
he
last
started
couple
getting
games of that
way hot in
series.
the last 3, yeah.
That was crazy. That game Friday night, man. Me and Bond were actually doing a Survivor pod, and whenever we started the pod, like the Magic were up huge, like 25 points, and I was like, man, like Bond's in a good mood.
Yeah.
And we finished the pod, and like the Pistons had came all the way back, and they hadn't taken the lead yet. But I was like, he's like, man, I'm getting nervous now. And
What
then,
did they? What was that, like a 35-17 quarter or something like that?
No, I don't think the Magic
scored
what?
19 in the second half.
Yeah, they did. It was pretty rough, pretty rough. The first few games of that series, like the first 5, like Cade and Paolo going back and forth, just like matching each other with 40 point. Like that shit was fun.
Yeah.
And then game 6, it looked like the Magic were just gonna roll them. And then game 7, it never really felt close.
Yeah.
All right. You guys been doing anything on the sticks, the video game systems here?
Oh, I did the Nürburgring 24-hour this weekend in a fucking GT4 Cayman, and I wanted to kill myself every single lap. Like, what's downforce? This car doesn't know. So I was kind of doing this as to kind of there's like a little coaching Discord I'm a part of, and I was kind of helping out this team. And we were in the top split. We were winning a lot of the race. And then the rain came, and it rained for 14 of the 24 hours. And yeah, it didn't go that great. It went okay. We still got second and happy with that. But we definitely could have won.
So it was a 24-hour race?
Yes, around the Nürburgring. 170 corners a lap.
How much of
sounds
the
terrible.
24 hours did you do?
8.
Nice.
Yeah. 5-man team.
5-man team. Okay.
Yep. Did a little bit of the lifting there. But yeah, that's about. Oh, and then I turned around. So the race ended Sunday at noon. My league race is very important to me. And so I had like 2 hours. It's later that evening. I had 2 hours to learn how to drive that track with a completely different class car. Got second place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I went with the BMW, wasn't sure about it. It was really stable, and the tires didn't fall off as quick as I thought. So,
Hey, that's a big plus.
Yep.
All right. What about you, Owen?
No, I had nothing this week. This week has just been prepping for the move. But now that I have more space here, I'm gonna get my sim rig set up. I got a wheel.
Oh, you're gonna be a race car driver?
Boy,
I mean, more of a
Okay.
casual, but yeah.
Okay.
we might hit the
Yeah,
oval. We might hit the
Yeah.
oval.
I wouldn't make any laps, but I was hitting dingers out there. We played a lot of MLB The Show this weekend. Got some
Hell yeah.
streams up, man. Anybody wants to watch somebody suck at MLB The Show, then
I don't
just
think
tune
you
into,
suck.
tune into one of the streams, man.
You spend way too much time playing that game to suck.
Yeah,
if you need to build your
can-
confidence, I'll play you so you can just beat the shit out of me and get your confidence back up.
I mean that might happen, but
I would like
yeah.
I would like to play the show. I would like to.
It's a fun
genuinely.
game to play. Definitely the best sports game out there to play.
Do you remember the old MLB Slugfest back on like PS2 and Xbox 360?
I never really played them, but I know what you're talking about. Where you
Those
can
are
just
so
get first
sick.
base and just like fight the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the MLB version of NFL Blitz.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
nice.
much.
Fantastic.
We got any football talk this week?
That's you, Owen.
I really haven't seen much notable. There's been no further discussion on Brendan Sorsby at Texas Tech.
I mean, he's done. He's
Yeah.
he's not playing. He's gonna be banned for life from college football.
There's a rumor that Dylan Raiola is going to try and appeal to the NCAA to let him transfer, even though the window's closed. It's not going to happen, but I mean, people are suggesting going to try.
No, they're cracking down on that pretty hard. That's not going to happen either. Rookie minicamp started this week in the NFL.
All right.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
We also had George Pickens did sign his contract, not contract. Well, franchise tag tender.
How much was it?
30 million.
Yeah.
$30 million.
Yeah. Everybody's complaining about playing on tags, and this man's getting paid 30 mil on a tag.
I understand wanting like a guarantee and having a long-term deal, but shit.
Yeah, I mean, you want that guaranteed money. You never know, especially at skill position. You know,
Yeah.
you're kidding.
Like I remember when Ezekiel Elliott was getting franchise tagged a couple years in a row, and throwing a fit about it. It's like, bro, you're pulling in like 20 mil a year. Like, what are you upset about?
And then he fell off a cliff.
But he got that bag.
That's exactly why you do the franchise tag, especially with running backs.
Got that bag.
But yeah,
Diego Pavia is trying hard at the Ravens rookie mini camp.
Yeah, he's
is he?
The Ravens signed him to a UDFA offer.
So emphasis on the mini camp, by the way.
What do you mean?
There's a picture of him behind or under center. Gotcha. Oh, he looks like a midget back there, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that guy.
Yep. And then we got
running back.
It's pretty much it on NFL. You guys ready to talk some basketball?
You guys don't want to do a AFC NFC breakdown real quick?
On what? There's no
the 2026-2027 season. Save that for later.
It is Star Wars Day. It's May 4th.
It is.
I don't know if we want to be breaking down any predictions on May 4th, man.
All right, just throwing it out.
I mean, you can throw it out there if you got something you want to predict right now or talk about.
Miami Dolphins winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Basketball.
I know you got a soundboard for this. Go ahead. Do it.
Jesus Christ. I can't do it, man. I can't. I'm not. Damn, that's rough. I don't think that they're not gonna do that.
Anyways,
they're on the up and up now that they finally decided to pay the dead cap for cutting Tua, but it's gonna take them a couple years.
They're in a big time rebuild. Time rebuild. So NBA playoffs this weekend. We already talked about a little bit about the Magic going ice cold in the second half in Game 6. That was wild.
Yeah,
absolutely wild. Philly taking Game 7 in Boston. We talked about that a little bit, but what a game, man!
I know.
Philly jumped out early, and Boston just came out with a weird lineup, with Tatum not playing, of course, and then I don't know why Mazzulla ran out that starting lineup that he ran out. Like, these guys that hadn't played together at all.
They had like three white guys in the starting lineup.
And then at the beginning of the game, they were just chunking threes over and over. And then Jaylen Brown kind of started getting to the mid-range game a little bit. And Derek White was like carrying him until Jaylen Brown started getting the mid-range. And then they kind of Philly jumped out to a big lead. Boston kind of came back, and it was Philly just kind of, the big brother, little brother, hold your hand out on their head. Like Boston just never could get close enough to take the lead. I don't know. I think Boston might have took the lead once in the second half, I believe.
If they did, it was brief. But So what do you think about the reffing in that game?
I mean,
I honestly, I didn't see a huge problem with it. I just see a lot of media talking about it.
It's because Jaylen Brown said something after the game, and there's on his stream, and it's. I mean, it's Embiid.
Anybody to match Embiid.
I don't like the way he plays, but he's played that way a long time, and it's not as bad as it used to be, honestly. But it's.
I mean, Embiid in his prime, he was getting 13, 14 free throws a game.
Yeah.
He lived at the line.
And he would get the ball at the top of the key and then just run as fast as he can into somebody and get a foul call.
Yeah,
and why did every time.
And then why not keep doing it if it's going to work?
Yeah, and he'd get the foul call every time. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had
I was going to say the Raptors, I think it was Game 6, the one with RJ Barrett's crazy shot off the back of the iron in overtime.
On the same basket, Kawhi hit his shot.
Yes. I said the same thing whenever he hit it. I was like, that's the same side of the bat. Anyways, but yeah, that was a really good game. that was probably one of the better basketball games I've seen in a while.
Yeah, they weren't able to get it done in Game 7 though. It was brutal for them. Scotty Barnes to take that lead, man.
He does.
He's a really good player, all around player, but he's got to get some offensive game going. And I don't know exactly what it is Toronto needs. They need Brandon Ingram to show up. That was terrible for them.
Yeah.
Like, they probably win
Jared
that
Allen
series if they had
prime Shaq didn't help either.
Yeah. In that Game 7, they couldn't get any offensive boards, but they were pressing. Like, if you watch that game, Toronto, like, you could tell who the veteran team was. Toronto was pressing really hard. They were flying around to the basketball.
Yeah.
And just kind of playing out of their mind. The integrity of their game was just kind of off, and it was allowing those Jared Allen offensive rebounds. And you just got to play within yourself. And they were trying a little too hard. They were playing above their skis, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, and the amount of times Cleveland got backdoor cuts, like successful backdoor cuts, was pretty funny. And a lot of them were to Jared Allen.
A lot of them to Jared Allen. And it was a fun game in the first half, and then Cleveland kind of
pulled away.
I think Toronto had the lead right at halftime.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think, or did Cleveland tie it right before halftime? It was close. Like, Toronto had the lead like with 2 minutes left, and I think Cleveland might have tied it or cut it down pretty big.
Yeah.
Toronto tried to close it in the final minutes. They just couldn't.
Yeah,
they're going to be playing Sixers, right?
No,
the
the Cavs are going to the Pistons.
Yeah, they're playing the Pistons.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun series.
Definitely will.
That'll be a fun series.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how the Pistons bigs match up against Cleveland's bigs, considering how pretty poorly the Pistons bigs played in that Orlando series.
Yeah, they were pretty awful, man. You struggle against Wendell Carter.
Yeah.
you got Jared Allen and Mobley coming, but the Cavs are just that team that underperforms, man.
Yeah.
So it'll be.
Wendell Carter has a great coach on offensive rebounding, though. So, not surprised.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of defensive adjustments they make for Cade. And I mean, Tobias, great story in that Magic series, the last 3 games. I know Bond probably doesn't agree, hates to see it, but the Tobias Harris isn't gonna go off like that for 4 more games. Like, they gotta find somebody else other than Cade. The big's got to step up, or
I mean, Tobias has done that his entire career. I mean, he has games where he just goes nuclear, and then he's pretty mid for the next 4 or 5 games after that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that man has scored more 40-point games for the player in his caliber than like anyone in NBA history. But yeah, I wouldn't count on Tobias bringing you 20, 22 plus every night, especially not not against Cleveland.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely not. We kind of didn't show up for the Hawks Knicks game 6, just kind of like the Hawks didn't.
Yeah. Good Lord. They packed it up. They must have had their plane tickets already bought, going on vacation before they even got to the arena. How bad did it get at one point? It was like 50-point lead at one point. Maybe not that much. At least 40.
In the first half. It was
Yeah, go ahead.
It was like 70-22, I think, at one point when I looked at the TV. I can't remember exactly. I think exactly what I was doing, but I just kind of glanced at the TV. I was like, what the hell just happened? Yeah. I think that was a lot of people's reaction if they tuned in late or weren't watching from the beginning. Like,
yeah,
man.
83-36 at the half.
God damn.
Hey, Atlanta did win the point spread in the fourth quarter. They outscored 25-23, when New York was playing their
Let's go.
last player available.
What do you do if you're the head coach of Atlanta in that halftime locker room? What do you say? Well, what's up, guys? You want to turn on
go next, I guess.
We can turn on Step Brothers and watch a little bit of that.
No, you just gotta take it a possession at a time. Just kind of try to claw your way back into the game. He's not going to give up, at halftime, but pretty rough. Pretty rough for the Hawks.
Yeah, that was bad because they played. I mean, they played great for the first half of the series. I mean, second half didn't really. They weren't even close in the last 3 games. But
yeah, seeing how they started, I thought they were going to give them a great series, maybe even go to 7. But
shit, they were up. Weren't they up 3-2 or 2-1 at least at one point? Yeah, 2-1. I think it was.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they took 2 of the first 3. But yeah, I mean, Atlanta's young. Made those moves, got rid of Trey, so good experience.
Atlanta's young. You're right, but I mean the person that took them to a 2-1 lead is not young.
He is definitely not young. It's that
CJ
veteran.
McCollum.
It's that veteran leadership that's gonna pay off in the long run, right? That's what they say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just imagine if they would have hit on that number 1 overall pick that they had a couple of years ago, right?
That was a bad draft. Okay, that was a really bad draft.
At least he got to play in the 50-point blowout.
He did. Yep.
He got to play in the 50-point blowout, so he got some playoff experience.
I'm glad you reminded me of that because I forget that man went first. I mean, it was
number
him,
1 overall.
Olivier Sarr, I think, or not Olivier Sarr's brother. Went to Washington. Yeah, that just wasn't a great draft class.
Yeah.
Yep, and they definitely missed that one. And then the Mavs news today, they hire Uzai Majiri as their GM. A rumor it was kind of been floated around a little bit. Didn't know what was going to happen. It was like that or Jason Kidd or that guy from Detroit were kind of the top candidates. But
how do you feel about it?
I don't know, man. He's done some good things. The Kawhi trade put him on a pedestal, and the media loved him after that. The media loves Usai.
Yeah.
They absolutely love him. But, I mean, he drafted Spicy P, did the Kawhi trade. But he also, so many players left that team for nothing. And he waited too long to blow it up. Kawhi, Gasol, Ibaka, Van Vliet.
Mm-hmm.
Got nothing in return for any of those guys.
Yep.
And then he traded for Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah.
And not only
and then
that,
gave him a huge contract.
Yeah, and then gave him a huge contract.
Yeah.
That is terrible. And then I know you love this move where he traded Norm Powell for Gary Trent.
Worst trade of all time, right there. Absolutely horrible. The Paul George trade? No, the Norm Powell was the biggest steal of any trade.
But he's got a lot of respect in the media. They know more than I do. Yeah, maybe. So I mean, we'll see.
He had a stint with New Orleans, didn't he?
I'm not really sure. I don't want to speak out of turn on that. I just remember him from the Toronto days.
No, I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah,
I think you're probably thinking of the old Cleveland GM.
Maybe. But yeah. Well, all right. Well, we'll see what he gets. I think it's a good situation.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see how everything works out. I mean, you got a superstar to build around, or budding superstar to build around. Rookie of the year, Cooper Flagg. Hello, let's go.
Drove on a NASCAR track.
Yeah, he did. Denny Hamlin's an asshole trying to wreck my boy. I don't think it's very funny. Put my boy at risk, trying to hit him in the pace car. Come on, Denny.
Are you guys allowed to get the number 1 pick if you win it in the lottery? They have to put those restrictions.
That doesn't start till next year.
Okay.
So yeah, we could definitely. I mean, are we allowed? Not only are we allowed, but we're going to. I mean, we're going to. DeBonsa and Cooper Flagg playing next to each other for the next 10, 15 years.
Sure, you don't want to make that your drunk take?
I mean, yeah. I don't need to. It's written in stone as part of the Luka trade, right?
The Luka trade keeps on giving. Yep.
You get 2 first-round picks. That was the deal. If you're in the lottery the next year, you're gonna get the number. You're gonna move up to number 1 again. Speaking of Luka, the Lakers take out the Durantless Rockets, who might have played Game 7. It was possible that he could have played Game 7, but not Game 6.
Yeah.
And that team is done. Durant Is Durant done with the Rockets before we get
He
into
might
that
be.
series?
I mean, I logically no, but illogically, which is Kevin Durant's entire career, yes. So
I think logically, yes.
I mean,
That burner scandal had a lot more fuel to the fire than
why is that even a big deal? Why is that even a big deal?
well part of it too was the players had agreed when it first happened, like to keep it in house.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to get out, and then and then everything started getting out, and like it's Durant,
I
man.
want to know who leaked that. Probably
Hey.
Durant, if we're being honest here.
But look, I mean, you trade Durant away, and you could finally get yourself a good point guard. Like,
I mean, they got Van Vliet coming back next year.
Yeah, I say keep Durant, run it back with Van Fleet.
Everybody needs a 6-foot point guard coming off a major leg injury at
Yeah.
30. What is he, 34, 35? I mean, you
Is-
definitely need that on your team.
What's Kyle Lowry doing? Can we call him up?
God. Chris Paul's feeding those little point guards with leg. I'm saying this, and we got I'm hoping Kyrie comes back next year and does good things, but
yeah. Oh,
a little
but-
different player, but we'll see what Van Vliet looks like next year.
Yeah, I mean the Rockets. I had them winning that series, especially with Reeves and Luca being out, but they let me down. Which
there's one thing you forgot.
I'm not upset about it.
The GOAT was on the other side.
Turn back time, right?
Jackson Hayes.
Oh my God.
Turn back time.
Yeah.
LeBron, man, crazy series at his age, but and then we have Windhorse says that Luka hasn't even been cleared for one-on-ones yet, and no contact, obviously, and so it really, I think he's not going to play in the series. I think it's going to be over before he's ready.
Yeah,
it seems like. I think the Thunder are just going to
I
throttle him.
If he can get back by game 4, he might be able to play. I mean, it's not going to go past 4, but yeah.
Reeves should be healthy, right? He
Yeah.
played a game in the Rocket series.
Yeah, he came back
Yeah.
for game 7.
Game 6.
Was it game 6?
They didn't
Yeah,
play
there
game
was
7 in that series.
I mean 6.
But yeah, I think with Luka, they might be able to sneak 2 out, but with a healthy Luka, but like it's probably going to be 5. If I had to bet, it would be 4.
Yeah.
But actually, I wouldn't bet on, like, 4 is what it should be.
The
but I
NBA
think
will give
if-
them a game.
I don't
They
even
will.
know. I don't even know if it's the NBA that'll give them the game. Like, it's just hard. Like
It is.
that was it the Lakers team that went 16-0 in the postseason?
Yeah, that's
Or
impressive.
did they go like a 15-1? I can't remember. I think
The
they lost to
Warriors went
Philadelphia. They lost to
16-0.
Philadelphia in game 1 of the finals. But I mean, it's hard to go 16-0. I think can't remember exactly which teams have went 16-0. It's not many.
Yeah.
Like it is a tough thing to do, and
You're playing the
human
same
nature.
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
you're gonna go in game 3, and the Thunder just might not show up, might not be completely focused, and then just come in and smack that ass in game 5. So
Yeah.
good old gentleman sweep in that series, more than likely.
Yeah. Yep. They're gonna get the shit beat out of them, and I'm gonna love every minute of it.
Yeah,
I hate the Lakers.
I don't see that one being much of a series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opposed to
That'll
the-
be the worst of the 4 series.
Yes.
So you think the Wolves have a chance?
Yeah, getting into that, they finished off the Nuggets in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into the Wolves, man, what a bad day for especially the guys on the Ringer in 2023, and a lot of NBA pundits. The Nuggets dynasty that never happened. Remember when they won the title? Like, this team is going to be good for a long time. Like, they're going to be hard to beat. Like, it's here. The Nuggets dynasty is here. It's not.
I mean, the only
They've
reason
never beat a
is-
50-team win. They've never beat a 50-team win in the playoffs.
Oh, you're not accounting for the shortened season, because the short season, if it was the normal season, they would have beaten 2 50-win teams. Sorry.
Well, I mean, that was also in the bubble, and Like Jamal Murray's still living off that bubble
Yes, he
play.
He is.
Hey, I
He was-
stand by my blind ranking of Murray being like the 7th best point guard on my list.
He was awesome in a couple of those games against the Wolves.
And then when they needed him the most, he went 4-17, got locked down by Jaden McDaniels.
I mean, Jaden
McDaniels is a great defender.
Maybe one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah. I mean, that's
no
nothing
slouch.
to be embarrassed about. But yeah, I mean, back to your little nugget statement there. Yeah. I mean, it just goes to show injuries happen. It completely can fuck up your season. Then also the Thunder happened, which didn't help, but that kind of stopped the dynasty a little bit. But yeah, they did get a championship though out of it.
They did. They did get a championship in that weird season. That was such a weird postseason.
I mean,
it was such a weird postseason. The Heat made the finals as an 8 seed.
Yeah.
Tatum rolls his ankle in Game 7, right?
Yeah.
That was the year Tatum rolled his ankle in Game 7, and the Heat won Game 7 after blowing a 3-0 lead.
Yeah.
And then in Dallas, like Luka gets hurt, and Dallas didn't even make the playoffs. What else happened in the West? Like those weird LA teams that just never could show up outside the bubble.
Yeah.
The Clippers just choking in the playoffs.
Normal shit.
Yeah. What else? The Western Conference. What else was in the Western Conference?
Was that when Phoenix was the?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix collapsed in 2024 against the Mavs, but I mean they were still out there. Like Phoenix was.
Yeah, that was a weird year.
But I think Phoenix got upset by somebody because I don't think they played Phoenix that year. Because I don't remember their exact path, but
that was the Kevin Durant, Chris Paul season.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
No, not Kevin Durant. I mean Chris Paul, Devin Booker.
It was Chris Paul, Devin Booker.
Yes. Okay. One of the seasons where Phoenix was really good, and I think I can't remember exactly what happened that year, but
these people move around so much it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
Or no, that was the year after. No,
the first.
I got my years mixed up. That was the year that Chris Paul became washed because it was 2022, right? Whenever the Mavs.
That was when the Thunder traded.
Whenever the Game 7 happened. So the Suns were in there in 2021. They played the Bucks, and then in 2022 they got beat by the Mavs after Chris Paul just collapsed after his birthday, and then the Luka memes of him staring at Devin Booker in Game 7 at the free throw line, just like with that fuck you face where they just blew him the hell out on the road in Game 7. And that's like Luka's a motherfucker, man. Like don't let him come back in this series. Because he can do. I mean, that's a tough hill to climb against the Thunder.
But I wish he was
a defensive team in the league.
I wish he was healthy.
And then, but yeah, I think I like Minnesota's team, man. I really do. That the Io trade, we talked about it when it happened. Like, what are the Bulls doing?
Yeah,
that was a big trade for the Wolves.
They are so damn deep. Even, I mean, losing DiVincenzo is going to hurt, but I think they can give San Antonio. I don't think they're going to win the series, but they could.
It's just all going to stem on Rudy Gobert, I think. It really is.
I would agree with that.
I mean, he did a hell of a job in the Denver series. Great job. Probably one of the best series Gobert's ever played.
You know why?
Why?
Because they didn't like the whole thing about Gobert in the playoffs is pull him away from the basket.
Hey, Denver didn't do it.
Denver didn't do it. Like you got to take that guy off the floor, and they just couldn't figure out a way to get it done. Like they just didn't have the personnel to do it.
Yeah,
and see what San Antonio has, what they can do. Some of their guards can be streaky shooting. Castle's not a great shooter. So
we'll
see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
So,
I mean,
what's your prediction for that series?
I think I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if the Wolves won in 6. My prediction, though, is going to be Spurs in 7.
I got Spurs in 5.
But especially with a healthy Ant, like we've seen it. Like we gave them no chance 3 years ago or 2 years ago when they played the Nuggets. Remember?
Yeah,
give them no chance.
Oh yeah,
and they showed the hell up and beat the Nuggets in that series. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. They have a really good squad when you look at it. When you remember the people they have on that team, whether they can put it together, who knows? But I mean, they have the players to play with San Antonio for sure.
Yeah.
I'll take San Antonio in 6, but I agree. I think Minnesota is capable of pulling it off.
I want to see how Julius Randle plays. Give me like the first 10 minutes of Julius Randle, and I'll tell you how the series is going to go.
I mean, if Julius Randle plays well, then I think the Wolves can absolutely win the series. Like they might be the favorites if Julius Randle plays good.
If that man's shooting 45% for 3, yeah. I mean,
100%, yeah.
He'll chuck them.
And then so we got game 1 tonight of that series and the Knicks 76ers.
Yep.
What's your guys' predictions for game 1? Game 1's tonight. Who y'all got winning?
I got 76ers in a blowout tonight. Yes, I do.
In a blowout.
In a blowout. Then I've got, we'll keep it rolling. San Antonio blowout too. Yep.
I don't know. San Antonio's been off for how long?
For a while. And that was actually my reasoning. I'm contradicting myself here because I'm going, all right, 76ers, they're a little bit, the Knicks have had more rest. They may not be on, but it's not going to work that way for the West. Different time zones, things work differently. Magnetic, the North and South magnetic poles, it's just different in the West, And so, yeah, Spurs blowout, 76ers blowout.
I think the Wolves take game 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just kind of that nobody believes in us type situation. I mean, we might get into it in the Spurs they're ready. Like we might see what we seen with the Thunder, last year where, what's going to happen. And the Spurs might just be completely ready. They haven't been tested in the playoffs. Portland is not a great team.
Yeah. They're not.
So we'll see. This is a completely different beast, especially if Ant is good to go. We'll see how healthy he is tonight. But
yeah,
I think Timberwolves can take game 1.
That was a hamstring, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Or
for who?
No, I think it was a knee, wasn't it?
It was a knee.
Yeah, for Ant, it was a knee.
I would almost rather it be a knee than a hamstring.
Yeah, hamstrings can linger like a motherfucker. That's Luka, right? Luka's got a hamstring.
Ask J-Dub.
Me. And then I think I don't know, man. I kind of like the Knicks tonight, and I think Philadelphia might roll off 4 in a row after that.
Okay. All right.
Like it depends, man. Like on Nurse is different. Like it's different seeing Philadelphia with Nurse.
Yeah. Because
this is a game where Philadelphia in the past would be feeling themselves, and then just come in and just have their biggest win. And remember the Hawks? The Eastern that was a semifinals.
Yeah. Semis.
I don't know. We'll see. I think the Knicks tonight.
Okay. You got
I
Knicks.
won't be surprised.
I'm taking the 76ers in game 1. Not a blowout, though.
Okay.
I just think the first game where Embiid's going to be healthy, you don't know how long he's going to stay healthy for the series. I think the Sixers will take game 1.
Okay.
Like Tyrese Maxey is maybe my favorite non-Mav to watch play basketball.
He is fun.
Yeah.
Like he is fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah. He's really fast.
Like the way he moves with the ball, it's incredible. And it's gonna be fun to watch him play that team. And Cat's gonna get stupid fouls.
Yeah.
And then just see what kind of job OG can do on Tyrese. That's gonna be the big matchup. OG and probably get a little Josh Hart on him too. See if they can slow him down. Which I don't think they can.
It's going to be a 43-minute Josh Hart series right here.
Tibbs is gone. And that's another thing. That's the big reason that I picked the 76ers in the series is Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
He's coached some really good teams.
Yep.
And made the finals one time. Underachieved in a lot of playoff series. I think the coaching advantage lies with Philadelphia in this one.
I do like Mike Brown better than Thibodeau.
I mean, Thibodeau hasn't done a lot, but he's done more than Mike Brown. I mean,
What
Mike Brown.
he has the Derrick Rose Bulls days. Is that Thibodeau's best stint?
Yeah. I mean, Mike Brown
mean,
did
that
take a
was
team to
good.
the finals. Well, he didn't coach a team to the final. Like
Yeah.
LeBron carried that team to the finals
Yes,
in a
yes, he did.
weird Eastern Conference that year. But yeah,
LeBron carrying a team? He never heard of it.
especially at 22 years old, 22, 23 years old. That was pretty wild to watch.
Yeah.
And then they never made it back
Yeah.
until 8 years later, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
What was the coach they brought in when he came back from Miami? White dude.
It wasn't Tyler.
He coached in like Europe.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
I
it's
just-
irrelevant. I don't know why I was thinking of that.
Did they fire him for Ty Lue like immediately?
I think so. I think it was really quick. It was between
kind of pushed him out.
yeah.
David Blatt?
David Blatt, that's my man.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, David
Oh, that's
Blatt.
back in the he was there when they drafted
Kyrie.
not just Kyrie, but the other dude, the big dude. I can't think of his name.
The Canadian. Freaking
I don't know his nationality, but
Bennett?
yes, I think so. Yeah.
biggest
Yeah, I
bust in history right there. Jesus.
I don't think the biggest bust in history.
I find me someone that's a bigger bust than him.
We just talked about him at the beginning of the pod. Look at Roche. Look at Zachary.
Hey, I
No.
still think he has logged more minutes in the NBA than Bennett. Or
I don't
whatever
know,
the
like,
hell his name is.
Just on bad teams, like when the team got good this year, he didn't play. I mean, he played in a
Yeah.
50-point blowout in the playoffs. Like he has no value.
Like
None.
that dude couldn't even get minutes in the G League. That was bad. Really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Completely irrelevant to what we're talking about, but
So we got any picks that we haven't made? We got the 76ers Knicks. I think I'm on the 76ers side. What about you guys?
yeah, I'm on the Sixers side.
Mm.
And the Sixers and 5 for me.
Yeah.
And then what about Pistons-Cavs? What y'all got in that?
Pistons.
Pistons tonight, and it's going to be a 4-1 Pistons series win.
Well,
See
they
that?
don't play tonight, fortunately, because
Oh.
a back-to-back in the playoffs would be wild.
Tomorrow, I'm sorry.
Game 1.
Yeah, game 1, Pistons take it.
Yeah.
I think Pistons and 6.
All right.
I like Pistons and 6. They're gonna close it out in Cleveland.
Okay. All right.
It could be 5.
Yeah. I think it'll be 5 or 6 for Detroit.
Thunder's Lakers. How many games?
4,
6 or
5.
7.
I'll say 5. I'll be realistic and say 5.
I'm going to say 5 just because the Thunder want to win the series in front of their home fans.
They don't care about winning in front of their home fans.
The entire stadium shows up to the airport whenever they land, anyways.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think 5. It should be 4, but I think it'll be the gentleman's sweep.
Mhm.
And then Wolves Spurs, which I got on that one. The best series that we're gonna have in the second round, in my opinion.
Spurs in 6. Wolves are capable of taking it in 6.
Spurs sweep.
Spurs sweep.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, I like the Spurs in 7.
Okay.
I'm not confident on that. Like I think Minnesota poses a real risk to take this in 6.
Okay.
I like their team. We'll see if they can put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of my hesitation on giving the Wolves credit. Is just we'll see. They've been in this position before and failed. So
All right, and then we got what's going on in the other sports out here?
all right. Did you watch the NASCAR race? I didn't watch any of it.
I did. I watched a little bit of it.
Who
I
won?
had Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott. How'd Bubba do?
I don't know. I didn't watch it that close.
Probably wrecked.
I kind of I turned it on like right at the end, right after Game 7 ended. The first Game 7 yesterday was Detroit Magic, right? I turned it on right after that because it was on between the 2 Game 7s, and so there's like 30 laps left, I think. Did see Kyle Busch sideswiped John Hunter Nemechek on the last lap.
And Kyle Busch is such a little bitch for that because I mean it was the corner right before he did that. I mean it was Nemechek, wasn't it?
Yeah, John Hunter. Yeah.
So Kyle Busch came into Nemechek and he got pissed off because there was like a 1.5 foot like distance between Nemechek's right side and the wall, and he was supposed to be further over. Like, no, he's not. I mean, there's not fucking lanes in NASCAR. I mean, you just fucking drive your line.
He didn't use his turn signal, bro. He didn't use his turn signal.
And then he came up and he made a Twitter post about it with telemetry and everything. And trying to defend himself because he did just, I mean, him doing that to Nemechek was just uncalled for. And he just looked even stupider. I like Kyle Busch, but that was freaking dumb.
Yeah, he's 41 years old, racing for a team that just really doesn't have it anymore. Made a bad decision with that, and like Kyle's washed, man.
Yeah,
he did. I think he did get his first top 10 in a long time, though.
So we did have the 2311 team. Tyler Reddick 4th. Bubba finished 9th. Not bad. He didn't wreck, so that's a win. Hocevar 7th. Elliott 1st, like you said. Hamlin 2nd. Alex Bowman 3rd. So, all right. Texas usually isn't a very exciting place to watch a race.
I can. There was a lot of cautions there.
Was there?
I think there was 4 that spun. Like I've been to that race so many times, and it can get very, very boring with
that's.
But I mean, that was before stage racing too, and so like you would have some long ass green flag runs.
Yeah, like the one race I went to there was not a single caution whatsoever at all. Even at Kansas, like where there's no cautions, there was still one because I think like Bowman blew a tire, but yeah.
Yep, I mean that's. I don't know. What's your thoughts on stage racing? It's like a very controversial topic these days.
I like it. I like it for NASCAR just in general, just to kind of break up some of the monotonous periods. Now it does kind of add in adds in a little bit different strategy, gives guys in the back a little different stuff to work for. I mean, you can not pit, take some stage points, get to the back of the field, hope something happens. I mean, it beats just running around and around and around, especially at a track like Texas or Kansas. But I like the stage racing. What about you?
What is stage racing for
somebody
like me who doesn't know?
So stage, there's broken up into 3 stages, right? And it's kind of it's not classified as 3 different races, but they have a tally of points that a driver can get at the end of each stage, which counts to the championship points. And so at the end of each stage, they have a caution period where they allow the cars to go refill, get fuel, tires, and then they bunch the field back up and race as if it's just the start of another race, kind of just like a typical caution restart. So it kind of breaks it up, and the last stage is usually the longest stint. It's probably about 40% of the race in total. And so yeah, that's about it.
It's meant to bunch the field back together again, and like instead of doing probably the smart thing, and like I can't believe the NASCAR fan in me from 20 years ago is saying this, and shortening the races. This was their answer. Yeah. Like they decided they wanted to bunch the field back up, but it is such a chore to watch a race for 3.5, 4 hours.
It can be.
I mean, it's fun as hell when you're there and you get to bring your own cooler into the grandstands and just chugging beer. Like that's fun if you're there. But at home, like I used to just, lay down and take a nap and then wake up for the end of the race. Like there's so much that goes on, and it's
you got to
watch the middle.
Yeah.
Like why watch the middle? Like it's boring as hell. A lot of times.
Hell, I still take naps and wake up 20 laps left to go. That's the best kind, really.
Yeah, it's
whenever we watched it at your place, we took a break from watching the race for like 20-30 minutes and then came back to it.
We did?
Yeah, remember? Our first Monday off. Yeah. Some of us went over to your house. You got tacos for us.
That was F1, brother.
Oh.
That was
honestly
F1.
Couldn't remember which one it was.
Honestly, it was just as boring, so It's
I mean,
okay.
F1 races are better because they're what, like an hour and a half, 2 hours long?
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, NASCAR races, they're legit
Yeah.
like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
And, I mean, a lot of times there's drama in the middle of the race, but it's just like, it's hard to pay attention these days. Social media and everything. Things have changed. Times have changed. They got to shorten the races.
Yep.
Got to
I
shorten the
don't-
races.
I don't disagree with you one bit.
I mean, it sucks for the people that go to the races because, like I said, it is a vibe to be out there and just sitting in the sun drinking. It does suck when you have those long green flag runs, though.
Yeah.
Like it is. It's the worst.
Yeah.
The worst.
Yep. I mean, the last race I went to was at Kansas about 2 years ago, I think. And like that was the one where they didn't have a single caution besides the stage cautions. And yeah, I got pretty drunk and pretty sunburnt, but I had a good time.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's where the term redneck comes from, is going to NASCAR races.
Yep.
One time I passed out drunk at a NASCAR race, head in my lap, woke up the next day didn't wake up. The next day I had a huge sunburn on the back of my neck from just being in the fetal position in the grandstands. It was rough. I've never been so drunk in public in my life. It was a great time. Great time.
Like it.
Praise Dale.
Well, hey,
All
the
right.
original racing, we had the Kentucky Derby this weekend.
Oh,
Unless you
yeah,
had
we
anything more
did.
to add onto your racing, Gage. I don't want to cut you off here.
I was just going to briefly go over the F1 race, but go ahead.
Okay. So 19 of the 20 horses in the Kentucky Derby this year were all descendants of Secretariat.
Yeah.
The greatest racehorse to ever live.
So this is where I just found out you're not an ally, Owen. We just had the Kentucky Derby, the first female trainer ever to win the Kentucky Derby, and you bring out that stat? What a misogynist.
Sexist over here.
I was going to get there. I was going to bring
What's
it
the
up.
first thing you bring up?
The drunk take is all about
who-
female empowerment. No
Is
matter
who
what
their
Owen
daddy
says.
is? Not an ally, Owen. Jesus.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I have a feeling Owen did not have that bit of information before saying that.
I did. All right. I knew
Oh,
that.
you did? Okay. And now the truth comes out.
I just think longevity is cooler than first time in history things. So the
There
fact
was
that Secretariat is still the reason horses are winning these things, even though it's been how long since Secretariat last lived?
There's a Disney movie made over the Secretariat like in 2003.
I know, it was a fantastic movie.
It was a great movie.
I don't know if you guys watch the horse races a lot. I like to watch them, the big three, and this one was wild. Like the favorite started in the not ideal position, started along the post, and Drew won, which was like a killer.
Yeah.
And both him and the horse that won were like way back coming down the final turn, and both of them like stormed to the front, and it was a close race at the end. Like they both, it's like getting the silver bullet on Mario Kart is what they're doing. Just like, get out of my way, you know.
I need to go back and watch.
Pretty fun to watch. It was like it's a good like 2-minute race, 2.5 minute race. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, I usually watch it, but I had that race going on, and so I saw that it was on. I like watching the races leading up to it too. Those are kind of fun races to bet on. If you're
I
a
never
betting
watched
person.
those. Yeah,
They're fun to bet on. All right, they got some
I'll
cool
bet.
names. Cool names. There was this one horse I bet on last year. His name was John Wick. I was like, I can't not bet on this horse. He lost, but it was still cool. But yeah, what was the name of the horse that won?
Golden Tempo.
Golden Tempo. Okay, I can get behind that name.
Obviously, no word yet on if he's going to be running in
The Downs or
in the
Preakness.
Preakness.
But yeah, we'll see if he had any steroids in his system and go from there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd say a
horses and
belated
load
raising
management now.
glass to the trainer, but it's you already called
Horses-
me a misogynist, so
Might not even run the Preakness. Horses and load management,
Bro,
Like,
this is all because the Golden State Warriors. Load management. Now you got fucking horses doing it.
no, it's more about not trying to make history and getting those stud fees. And if a horse gets injured, then like hurts their leg, then they're put down. Like that's the bad thing about horse racing. It's not a great sport.
I wish
For,
people would pay me for my stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
So in baseball this weekend, we had the Cardinals taking the series from the Dodgers. I know you guys, that's not a big deal to you guys because you don't know a whole lot about baseball. The Cardinals were picked as one of
Speak
the
for
worst
yourself.
teams, to start the season. Like nobody had any expectations for them. They have the same record as the Dodgers, or they did at one point this weekend. I think that the Dodgers won the last game, so I think they might be a little
Okay.
off now, but like that's a big thing right there.
Do you think it's kind of a fluky early season kind of thing for the Cardinals, or do you
I mean,
think
we're,
it's
we're
actually
30 games in.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of go on these runs, and we'll see how it ends up. You know, they got some solid young prospects that are kind of flourishing early.
Yeah.
It's a long season. You know, they might still end up in last place, but
Yeah.
hell of a start for the Cardinals.
Have they played a series yet?
Have they what?
Have they played a series against each other? The Dodgers, Cardinals?
Yeah, the Cardinals won it this weekend.
Oh, it was
They
this
won-
week.
they-
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
yeah,
they
they played
overtook them in the standings.
No, they played a 3-game series and they took 2 out of 3 against the
Gotcha.
Dodgers. And that
Hell
was after
yeah.
they swept the Padres the Pirates last week.
Okay,
Who else?
Cardinals.
We also had the Phillies and Red Sox firing their managers.
Justly.
They both got off to pretty bad starts. Alex Cora is kind of a hot name, and for man, there's a lot of people that might be interested in him, but that's who the Red Sox fired. But I mean, the Phillies have kind of turned it around a little bit since firing theirs. The Red Sox are still pretty down.
I know on the last episode we talked about the Mets. Are they?
They're awful.
Are they?
They're still awful.
They're still awful.
They're still awful.
All right. Just checking.
They're in last place in the league right now.
In the league?
The Braves.
Yeah.
The Braves have been doing incredible, but they just lost their best player to a hamstring injury. This dude cannot stay away from leg injuries, Ronald Acuna, so he might be out for a little bit. He's on the injured list.
Yeah.
Rays and Cardinals and Reds are the surprises so far, man. All 3 teams came in with not so high expectations. This is what the Rays do, though. They typically find ways to win and, you know, stay competitive in the AL East with the Yankees, Red Sox, and Blue Jays somehow. But
yeah,
the Reds might be heading in the wrong direction. That they kind of haven't been playing great baseball lately.
Okay. All right. Any notable series or matchups coming up?
I mean, there's games every day. you
Yeah.
know?
Nothing you got circled on your calendar? Anything like that?
Well, I mean, I would like to watch my team, the Brewers, play the Cardinals, but even though I spend $150 a year on the package, there's like 6 teams I'm blacked out from, and the Cardinals are one of them, so I don't get to watch them play the Brewers this week.
Is it just regional stuff? That's the reason.
Yeah,
Because
just
we're close.
It's ridiculous. Yeah,
That's
St. Louis, St. Louis,
Rangers?
Houston. I can watch Rangers just because I have the regional sports network with DirecTV.
Mm-hmm.
But even that, like, I don't get like the Cardinals, the Royals, the Astros. All
That's
that. It's
stupid.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I would more understand like the Rangers, like if you weren't in their market, but I mean, St. Louis is way out there. Houston's even further.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
I'm able to watch Rangers games. I just don't generally watch them. I usually watch stuff on the MLB TV app. I like to watch the Diamondbacks and Brewers. They're my two favorite teams to watch.
Yeah, you've been
And
a
then,
Diamondbacks fan for a while.
Yeah, since 1973.
Mm-hmm.
And Tariq Skubal who's the 2-time Cy Young winner in the AL.
I saw that.
He is having shoulder surgery and is probably going to miss at least 2 to 3 months. It's a big blow for the Tigers, who kind of clawed their way back into first place. They got off to a bad start. Now they're tied with the Guardians, and
So
pretty rough, man.
Skubal can come back this season though.
Sounds like it.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be August, but I mean, that
Yeah.
Tigers team they have talent, but they just struggle to put it together offensively. They go through big droughts offensively.
Yeah.
And now they're losing their ace, like one of the best pitchers in baseball. So all uphill for them now.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else happened in baseball this week?
That's it in baseball.
Okay.
That's all we got.
We did have an F1 race this weekend. It was actually entertaining. They made some tweaks to the regulations a little bit on like the hyper clipping and the energy harvesting stupid system they have. And I mean, it was at Miami, which isn't it's probably one of the better races we've had at Miami since Miami came on the calendar two seasons ago. But we had Kimi Antonelli, the 19-year-old Italian, who is actually leading the championship before coming in this race, came in, won, beat the defending champion Lando Norris. There was a lot of wrecks. They actually moved the start time back 3 hours so they wouldn't have to race in a monsoon, which, boo. They got wet tires for a reason. And but yeah, it wasn't bad. Saw 2 cars flip over this weekend. That was pretty rad.
Wow.
Yeah, there was the last corner's like a hairpin, and this guy named Liam Lawson, he lost his gearbox in the braking zone coincidentally. So he didn't have any engine braking or anything like that. Ran into an Alpine raced by Pierre Gasly, flipped over on its top, and then flipped onto the barrier. And I was watching it, and the camera panned over, and there was a car upside down, and the announcer said nothing about it. Like, just, oh yeah, and now we're gonna go over here. I was like, wait a second. There's a car
casual
flipped over.
apparently.
Yeah, but wasn't a bad race. It was actually entertaining. This was the first season that F2 has been in America, which was kind of cool. There's an IndyCar driver named Colton Herta that's is like Cadillac's reserve driver for F1, and he's trying to get up to speed in the European open wheel series. And so he's been in F2 getting his butt kicked by a bunch of 17-year-olds, which did not change this weekend, but he did finish in the points.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Nice.
All right, so now we'll get on to our bartender's bets. Another sound clip that didn't work. Jesus. All right, yeah, my bet this week is on a team to lose but be competitive. We talked about it a little bit. I think the Wolves Spurs is going to be a series. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun series to watch. Definitely the best series of the semis.
Okay. Owen?
I think I'm gonna go with what I've been talking about all pod. I'm gonna take the Pistons. That's my bartender's bet.
Okay. All right. I'll keep it on the basketball train, and I will say Thunder sweep.
Thunder sweep.
Yep, that's just my bet. It's my bet. So say in 4.
All right, boys. Well, I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys jumping on, and we'll be back next Monday.
All
forward to
right.
All right, take it easy, fellas.
Yes,
Deuces.
sir. Y'all too.
All right, everyone. It's Devlin Prunk and his friend Carlos. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Drunk Take. I just want to remind everybody, if you made it this far, just like and subscribe. Just give us a like and a subscription. It'd be real nice of you. You know, we'd really appreciate it if you do that. If you don't do that, then you know what? It's cool too. But, you know, Carlos, he eats that expensive formula, and he could really use your likes and subscription. It don't cost you anything, but it could really help Carlos get that liver that he needs. Right, Carlos? Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week.